citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigel once again, and this is going to be another, not quite movie review, but TV review. And I think I might just give these its own category, the TV reviews. So originally I was going to do one last Christmas review. This is another Christmas themed review. So I originally was going to do a review for a different Christmas movie, but I decided I wouldn't do that one. I decided we'll probably save that for next year, because there was a certain Christmas special that I wanted to look at. So, if you remember back in October, we did the Spongebob Squarepants Halloween special. The two episodes he had, that being SpongeBob Scaredy Pants and I Was a Teenage Gary. But did you know SpongeBob had a Christmas episode as well? Yeah, Christmas time came to Bikini Bottom, and SpongeBob and his friends are going to celebrate. So let's see what they do for the holidays as we look at the SpongeBob Squarepants Christmas special. I want to look up the exact name of the episode. Christmas episode. Oh wow. Oh wow. It looks like they had. Oh no, here we go. Yep. So it's called Christmas Who, apparently. So, SpongeBob and his friends going to celebrate Christmas. Yes, like I said, Christmas has come to Bikini Bottom. So, I, as always, am not professional TV, I guess, reviewer, analyst, or anything like that. Just a man who enjoys a good time, and I definitely had a good time with this one. Being able to go back into my childhood, because the Christmas episode is something I had seen way back when, and being able to rewatch it here again, and was pretty cool, pretty fun. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So if you've seen these reviews of mine before, you kind of already know how this works. If you haven't, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and what I disliked, as well as giving a little plot summary. So, the plot summary for this episode, so it actually has two names, that being Christmas Who and Patchy the Pirate Presents the SpongeBob Christmas Special. It starts off with Patchy the Pirate, of course. Patchy, he's got his Christmas gear all decked out and stuff. And I do like how even the intro has a Christmas theme or a Christmas jingle to it. That was pretty cool as well. And it fits with the theme of the episode. And Patchy, he talks about how he gets some fan mail from a fan, and they say that they can't say the fan's name or address, which I guess that means either it's fake or maybe it was edited in post, perhaps. But the fan asks, does SpongeBob like Christmas as much as we do? And Patchy says, yes, he does. And says that SpongeBob celebrates Christmas, so now he's going to tell us about the first time that the residents of Bikini Bottom celebrate Christmas. So it starts off with SpongeBob about to sneak up on Sandy. He gets some karate action in, and I imagine before he makes some money for Mr. Krabs. But so SpongeBob's about to sneak in, sees Sandy putting up her Christmas lights, or at least some lights. SpongeBob thinks it's a fire at first, but not quite. So Sandy sits him down and tells him all about Christmas, because SpongeBob had never heard of it. And so then SpongeBob goes and tells everybody in Bikini Bottom about how including people at the Krusty Krab, that being Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick, of course. And Patrick says Santa's like a genie. Patrick compares Santa to a genie, which, I mean, in a way. But anyway, so Squidward's not buying it. Mr. Krabs is excited because he's getting free stuff. Never change, Mr. Krabs. Never change. They write letters to Santa about what they want and stuff. Patrick keeps ripping his paper. So when it's time to send the notes to Santa, Patrick just sends in ripped paper to request more paper. SpongeBob has a machine that shoots up the messages, and they put them in bottles. They shoot them up to the surface for Santa Claus, and we get into the Christmas decorations. All decorations are put up. They have a song, a very fun song. This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me, of course. As the townsfolk get ready to await Santa's arrival, even Squidward's house is decked out in the Christmas decoration, and is not much to Squidward's dismay as he threatens to then harm them bodily. Of course, it's all kinds of fun, entertaining stuff throughout. So they say they're gonna wait outside and sing until Santa arrives. Saying Santa's coming tonight, but Santa never comes. And Squidward's not waiting with them. He's inside. He's not participating in the Christmas festivities and stuff. But they wait for Santa to come, but Santa never comes. SpongeBob, Sammy explained Christmas to you, right? Did you forget the part where you're supposed to be asleep? Which Squidward, this is why Squidward is probably one of a lot of people's favorite SpongeBob characters when they grow up, because Squidward does have a good point saying that they're celebrating Santa Claus, who breaks and enters into people's houses when they're asleep. You think about it, that is kind of creepy, honestly. Like, hey, the thing is, Santa's pretty much allowed to commit breaking and entering, and the only reason he's allowed to do so is because he leaves gifts, so it's all good, all's forgiven, I guess. And nevertheless, Santa never comes, so the people are upset with SpongeBob. SpongeBob's sad. Patrick sulks off as well, saying, "Never trust a genie." So SpongeBob sulks off as well, so Squidward feels bad. At first he rubs it in SpongeBob's face that Santa didn't come, but after seeing how sad SpongeBob is, especially trying to take down Christmas light, he just falls over, which is funny but also kind of sad at the same time. Squidward decides he's gonna do something. He's gonna try to bring Christmas in, and so he dresses up as Santa and delivers. He's supposed to be delivering a gift to a little girl at SpongeBob's request, but instead Squidward just gives something from his house. But then more people line up for gifts, so Squidward just gives everything away in his house as gifts. So Squidward's cleaned out. But Santa, of course, writes a note to Squidward saying thanks for all his help, and then we see Santa in the sky. So I guess, according to SpongeBob lore, it is canon that Santa can breathe underwater, pretty much. Santa flies around. I mean, Santa does have magic abilities. I imagine breathing underwater is probably the least of it, but so Santa does fly around. A little bit hit in the air, and then wish everybody Merry Christmas. And meanwhile, Patchy does also. They do cut to Patchy from time to time. First, before the commercial break, they cut to Patchy, and afterwards, and then Patchy closes out as he's underneath the mistletoe. But Potty tries to kiss him because it's a mistletoe. Oh, sadly, I've never quite had the mistletoe experience, which sucks. But that's how the episode ends. That's how the SpongeBob Christmas special ends. So, now we're gonna talk about what I like. It's starting with what I liked. It's more so just entertaining, as a Christmas episode. It does have a decent amount of heart to it. It's not like over the top major Christmas message. It's more so about it does bring his message home about holiday cheer and giving and stuff, which we were giving everything in his house, especially after seeing SpongeBob sad and SpongeBob giving Squidward a gift of a handmade clarinet. And so seeing that and seeing Squidward have a sweet moment where he does something nice for SpongeBob is also really cool as well, and him doing nice things for the people of Bikini Bottom. Although Santa does show up late. What the heck, Santa? You had one job. Although again, it's kind of on the townspeople for not being asleep when Santa's supposed to be coming, because they forgot that part, I guess. But it must have just slipped their mind. So seeing that, And the cuts to Patchy was also pretty funny as well. Of course, Patchy the pirate. It was fun as well. Oh, and what's even funnier is as he's about to read the fan mail, Patchy takes off the eye patch completely, so you can see both eyes are working fine, which negates the whole point of the eye patch. But obviously, it fits the pirate theme. But just for him to put on glasses with one of the parts blacked out, as if it were an eye patch. That should not have made me laugh as much as it did, but it was pretty goofy and funny. Just all that stuff, more so just, the holiday shenanigans and things like that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this episode even predates the episode where actual snow comes to Bikini Bottom, where, they're having a snowball fight and stuff. So it is kind of interesting that they had the Christmas episode before, the snow episode, for SpongeBob, and who am I to judge? But yeah, so just not super duper overly heartwarming thing, but just it's more so just a fun one, not one that really drives home the message, has a super duper heartwarming message. It's in there, but they don't drive it home. It's more so just a fun little Christmas episode, pretty much. And to see how it integrates with the characters in Bikini Bottom, and to see that the characters still maintain their personality. Squidward is still the cynic, although he does change a little bit on SpongeBob's behalf. SpongeBob being cheery and optimistic, Patrick being also cheery and also optimistic, but at the same time very dumb and dim-witted. Mr. Krabs, that's all in it about how the getting and stuff of it still fits the personality. Sometimes when you have a kind of one-off special episode like this, sometimes continuity can go out the window, and goodness knows that SpongeBob doesn't always follow continuity, but at the same time, it doesn't always have to, but to see them have some sense of continuity is there. And the Christmas song was pretty nice as well. Although, I have to ask, do people really not like fruitcakes that much? I don't think I've ever had a fruitcake. I've seen it at parties, but just never really, never really got to have some. But do people really not like fruitcakes that much? Because they were, dunking on them. Patrick SpongeBob dunked on them, while at the Krusty Krab while explaining the Christmas and everything to Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs, but then in the song, you see the trash bin full of fruitcakes. Okay, hey, Steven Hillenburg or Tom Kenny or one of you guys, what do you guys have against fruitcakes? Obviously, you can't ask Steven Hillenburg because he's deceased, of course, but Nick, SpongeBob, whoever, what do you guys have against fruitcakes? Yeah, so just a fun episode in that regard. If I did have to find something to nitpick here, kind of just the whole logic of Santa showing up after Squidward's done everything, was kind of but otherwise, still just a fun little Christmas episode. But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video so you can see as soon as it drops. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the Spongebob Christmas episode and my review of it, even though it's technically not Christmas anymore. But did you like to like the episode? Did you like to like my review of the episode? Let me know. And let me know if you want to see more TV episode reviews, like this one and then the one I did for Halloween for SpongeBob. But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays.